Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Chicago Bears and the Las Vegas Raiders. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we ready?
And first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Down, set, go.
Out of the gun, Young. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
On the double. Here we
Giving this to Jeanty. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Young to throw it. Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Young on the play action. Throw right side, Dell has it. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
52 blaster. Hut.
They'll toss it. Jeanty. Room to the right. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Tag. Not 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, play action. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down Bears. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Finds the football outside. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Cougar 19.
He has room past the 25. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
This one's caught. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
That's Odunze again. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Bears tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the double.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Play action now, Young. He rolls to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. Ready. It's 2nd and 10.
50. Ready.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ready,
to the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Red side.
Young working from the gun. That finds Pittman complete. And they are all the way into that red zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Set. Go.
Pitch play to Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hut.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets it upfield, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the set.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Dump off caught by his back. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They go play action on 1st down. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Working on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Still sticking with the passing game. And finds Kmet downfield. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
Ready.
Welcome
break.
back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
On the ready.
Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. 60 by.
Back to throw. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
Genty on the draw. Escapes a defender. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come on, set. Set.
On play action, here's Young. Escapes the pocket. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Gets it to his fullback. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the set.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Hits his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Down. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That's caught. This is Loveland. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun here. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey. Rig it. Ready.
Give now to the running back. And he's going to work it to the 20. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Dragon 60. Bronco 80. Cougar 19. No.
Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Has his man caught by Odunze. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
19 Tigers, go!
And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Isaac Gorindo to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Going play action. Young. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Let's ready.
Out of the gun. Young. We go to Genty on the dump off. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go! Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed over the middle. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Panther 60, Panther 6, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
From the red zone on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
On the jump.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on, set. 70 line.
Working now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
19, go!
4. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Ready.
Back on 2nd and goal. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Ready, set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready, set.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Carlson's kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the... He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Ford running right. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw here. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now air it out on 3rd. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for his wide receiver there. 4th down coming up. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. They can advance it now, picked up inside the 30.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Come on, set. Yellow, ready.
Play action now, Young. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Young to throw here on 3rd. That finds Besh, complete. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Counter give to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
560.
Off the play fake, it's Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
43 rails.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
Red.
Young throwing here. It's a screen play to Genty. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here's Young to throw. Into traffic, complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Ready, break.
Young hangs on to it. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Has this at the 6. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. First down now, ball at the 33. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Another throw here on second down. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught by his back. He's still going at the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hey, watch the bet. Watch the bet. Got the bet. Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a third-quarter lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Dorindo to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Striker. 3. Hut.
Now it's Young. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Young on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Brought in by his back here, it's Shenzi. And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set, huh?
Genty from the gun. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
22 middle. Let's set.
And going play action. Young. Connection made to Dell. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Genty. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside
ready?
the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ready. Slide. 97. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
10 cycles. Here we go.
Defense shows blitz. Young. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
On the ready.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal.
Ready. Watch out now. 45. 1, set.
This is Genty. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
There's a dime up the middle. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 19, 18.
He'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Bronco leading. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Mustang 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Go.
They are throwing it again. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
42. Here we go.
Straight ahead with Genty. Fights his way through a tackle. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for moving.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Got it.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 10 black. Hut.
On play action, here's Young. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st down, Genty jukes away from one. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
Throwing from the gun. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bears.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally. But really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. We try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Looking to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Get it.
Desperation time here on fourth. It's on target to Moore. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
70, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Another try for them from the 11. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Setting up to pass. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Let's go. 10, 43 rail.
Watch out.
Back to throw. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here he goes. One final shot. This is for the ball game. And that hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So the Bears take this one on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. One loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it could get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another present.